Hello everyone. Let me introduce what we have done in our final-year project. We developed a multiplayer mobile game and we named it Universe Genesis. I am Wang Keluo and my partner is Li Zhihong. We are supervised by Professor Lo Tanming. Before we developed our mobile games, we did some research on the mobile market and we found the MMORPG, which is multiplayer online role-playing games, are quite popular because a group of people can play with each other within a shared virtual networks, and these players are really enjoy the competition with the other real players. However, we found in most of these games, players usually need to put a lot of time and effort to sign out, which is very time-consuming. So we want to develop a new type MMORPG for the people who live in a fast and stressful life. So we want to design a new type MMORPG which is light-hearted, fast-paced, and fun, and it enables players join and quit at any time, relax themselves, and win the competition within minutes. So then I will introduce the game design of our mobile games. First, we have three game objects. The first one is a planet, and the second one is an asteroid. The third one is black hole, and the fourth one is meteor. And our game is based on the idea of the universe Big Bang. Every players were born as a planet, and their objective is to simply absorb smaller planet or asteroid nearby and grow in size and live as longer as they can. And the larger planets will move slower, and planet can accelerate at the expense of losing size. Look at this black hole. It will attract and absorb all nearby planet and asteroid. As to the meteors, it will move fast in one direction, and where it will have a chance to crash into the planet and decrease its size. And we did some interactions on the games. First, we have smooth touchscreen control for movement, and we have zoom in, zoom out effect by pinch with 2 fingers. Also, we have sound and vibration effect if some events are triggered. Also, finally, we have explosion animation. And the following is our game flow. When player enter the game, it will first go to the game lobby system. The system will enable the player to find a game or create a game. And when all the players join the game and are ready to play, the game will start. Now the planet will try to absorb each other, and if one player died, and you will reborn at a random location, and he will have a chance to play back. If anyone decide to quit this game, he will return back to the game lobby system. And we think our game have some advantages. First is great user experience, because we have smooth game control, fantastic animation, and sound vibration effects. And also our game is fast-paced. It's a very important feature of our game, because our game, though it's simple, but it's a very good abstraction of the fierce survival of the fittest competition. Scenes can get extremely hectic and competitive while players are chasing or escaping within the same virtual world. Finally, it's flexible because players are free to join and quit anytime.
Now let me introduce our server architecture. For multiplayer games, the synchronization is the most important issue. One solution is peer-to-peer. However, if the architecture use peer-to-peer, the synchronizations of data between clients will be really messy. So we choose the server and client architecture. However, our architecture has additional features. In our game, there are three kinds of role. One is host, one is server, another is client. As for the host, it is one of the player who also play as a server. We call it host. For the data flow, all remote client is communicate with the host. And within the host, there is a local client. The local client could call the function directly because it is in the same process with the server. Our game has a lobby system. When a player enters the game, he could choose to create a game room or join an existing game room. After the game started, the creator of the game room will be the host of the game instance. We call it decentralized server. That means after game start, there will be no data communicate with the main servers. All the synchronized data will be flowed among the local network. One of the player will serve as the server to synchronize data. The advantage is obvious. The decentralized server help reduce the burden of the main server. The main server only has to support the lobby system. So that will increase the maximum player number theoretically. And in the future, we want to develop a feature that players could play the game in local area network. That means given bad network condition or even no network, players could also play our game because the server is in local. This is our final year project. Thank you.